Hello all, good morning, Stardew Valleyers. I have had some mic issues for a little while. I updated the computer and apparently it tweaked my permissions, so I had to go back and make sure I was actually getting sound. I was ready to stream and something held me back, but guess what? I'm ready now. So, I'm gonna grab a little mint. Just something to keep my throat happy as I begin today. We're going to see what we're going to get done. We are back with Jules on Emerald Farm. I once again have got my pseudo mold tea or quasi mold, I don't know, in my iced coffee and the spirits. Hold on, let's check from the top. It's sunny today. It's going to be sunny tomorrow. Let me take a moment to check. That made me slightly overly aware. Everything seems to be fine. It's gonna be sunny tomorrow as well as sunny today. The fortune teller says the spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not... Where's my camera? Luck will not be on your side. I didn't have time to mess with the camera. I was busy messing with the mic. Whatever, everything's fine. I'm happy it's working. Turn the fire out. It's not raining anymore. Ridiculous to have a fire going in summer for me because, oh my, can you imagine how hot that I'm not a person who loves the heat like that. We're not having that. We're moving on. Oh, let me put my shades on. And let's see. Stuff in the inventory. Can't remember why. I think I wanted to make another box. The big box with lots of storage. Oh, it's day 2 of fall and yesterday we got all the cranberry seeds started. How cool is that? I'm not going to say that's going to be the last patch of cranberries, but it seems like if I plant any more it's going to start to get excessive and rude. So what I'm gonna do is run around the farm and try to remember what the heck I was doing last time. It's only been one day, but sometimes the mind just wants what it wants, and what it wants is not yesterday's information. Let's water the cat. Morning, putty cat. Chop down some nice resources. Luck is low today. What do we really need? I have to go see where all of the metal ore is. See, I don't want to plant any more trees right here because these are the hardcore seeds of delicious extreme expense. And I want to deliciously, extremely expensively sell them as soon as possible. We've got a few ancient seeds that are still sprouting. These teeny weeny little nubbins right here in between the great big leafy ones. Ancient seeds that are coming up. Excited about that. So, let's go get our morning chicken and cow sexualization festivalization going on. Make sure everybody's happy and feel sexy and ready to drop eggs at a moment's notice. I need to leave something behind. I'll ditch the sap. My inventory is super full apparently. I have 2 small regular eggs. I'm gonna leave these behind. Am I? Should I? I'm going to. I'm gonna leave them behind because they kind of belong in here. Egg type stuff belongs in here. Grab the sap, see if I can... No, I can't. Just fill the inventory. Run down, fill the egg decators. Boom. I don't think I have enough inventory space to grab all of that stuff from the crab pots, but I do have enough to grab the recycling and go ahead and see what we can get out of it. I'm actually wondering, I don't have a mental bank of how much coffee we have as far as the coffee beans. 212 coffee beans is a good amount. It's not a wonderful amount, but I will make a few cups of coffee and I will think about whether or not to make more. I don't want to use all of the beans. I want to keep a fat stack of them for growing some more next year, or maybe in the glass house and the greenhouse. I like the term glass house better. I find it more, I don't know, romantic. I don't know why I like that, so that pops into my head more often because that's what I'm more likely to say in real life. But in the game, if you're looking it up, it is officially referred to as a greenhouse. So when I say the other thing, because that's the term I can actually remember, that is not technically the correct one. It's just the truth. Don't see a reason not to chop these trees. Nothing super important today unless, maybe we buy some more seeds. Maybe we get some seeds that aren't made out of cranberry. But it's not really a hurry. We've got all of fall to profit. And stockpile and I don't know what else. Just grow stuff like crazy. Get silly in this willy-nilly. I think it's just about time to clear a lot of this debris just for the sake of being able to walk around. Let's see. So by the end of last stream, we had the hoe and the scythe both upgraded to steel. Maybe we can get the copper pickaxe upgraded to steel this time. It'd be nice if it would rain and we could do the same with the copper watering can, but I might ditch both of those in favor of the plan of upgrading the barn. So let's get to milking. Oh no. That wasn't the milker. Don't worry, babykins. We are not trying to have, I don't know. No. Inventory full. We're not trying to have hamburgers today. I just accidentally picked up the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. I wasn't trying for that even a little bit. It's fine. It was just a close shave haircut. What else would we be trying to do with cows and an axe in the valley? Come on. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's a nice place. Nobody's trying. I might throw away this. I just really don't want to have to run back. I could plant some trees. I'll plant some trees. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to plant just a handful. I think I just did it again. I think I just put the seed. Yeah, I put the seed in the wrong place. I did. Let me try this again. It's harder behind the fence. I can't see it. Might actually have been easier not to do it this way and to just instead go back, run back to some place and leave some extra stuff in a box, but whatever. Now the seeds are planted and now I don't have to remember some random stuff in a box. So let's go. It's Tuesday. Why do I feel like something is important on Tuesday? Oh, nobody's at work. None of the shop tenders are at work except, well, none of the female ones. Pierre actually is. I guess Pierre's house, being filled with all of the social action today, gets a little overwhelmed, and then he has to take tomorrow off as a result. Which I can understand. What should I eat? I just said, well, I have a salad. I took all the buff foods out. There's space in the house now for storing the other foods, so I stored the other foods, so we eat a salad and we move on. Wow. There is truly a lot of random debris down here that needs to be cleaned. I'm not sure I realized how much, but come to think of it, the season changed, and every single time the season changes, you get more debris. Because I could have sworn I spent some time in summer, and even in spring, running around clearing a lot of this stuff, and here it back is. Here it is back. Here it is back again. But it's fine. We can, what the heck is this? I half chopped a tree and missed it? It was a stump. What is this thing I'm running into that I can't get away with? I was like, that's new. Did I leave a mushroom log out here? I wonder if I chopped that tree down and then passed out. I can't remember. Okay, it took us so long to do that the other cheese is already ready to be picked? Well, that can't be a good thing. 2:40 p.m. if we're gonna go buy seeds. Macadamia is out. Can't believe your gall standing there like that. If we're gonna go buy seeds, we need to make time to do it pretty soon. Let's plant some more trees. I know it's counterintuitive. We need to hurry. Let's plant the tree. I promise you, not one of those is any place where I want it to be. If there's anything from the PC game that I miss when I'm playing on console, it's being able to highlight the square in front of you so you actually know where you're putting something. You know what? I'm just going to pick all these seeds up and do something like this later. I don't want to plant them on a grid that lines them up right. I want to use my space perfectly. And the way I've got them lined up right now is way too close to the sweet gemberries, and nothing can make me want to chop those babies down by accident. So I'm just going to get away from them, pop some of this stuff out. I want to make some mushroom logs. We can make mushroom logs. And fence pieces. Oh, there's too much for me to think about. Where should I use? I mean, we can get more hardwood. I'm not worried about it. Let's make some mushroom logs. New achievement, artisan, for making that, for making the mushroom log. Yay, a reward. Okay. So, let's see. I really want to go buy robins and splurge on something. And based on that setup with those boxes there and me putting the resources in them, some people might have an idea of what I'm going for. But no spoilers. No massive spoilers. I'm pretty sure I'm going to drop some without even realizing I'm doing it, so I can't promise. The game is just full of way too much stuff. I can't... I'd like to be able to be like, oh, I'm the perfect person to watch if you're brand new to Stardew Valley. Which I am, for other reasons. It's fabulous here. We love life in the valley. You'll get to see everything. You can watch. But, I'd like to be like, oh, I'm great for all the people who are brand new, because no spoilers. And also be great for all the people who've already played, because I can tell you about my plans, and you can see what I'm thinking about, and chime in if you want to. Which I'm here for. Chime in if you want to. I will at least read and consider stuff. But, yeah, I can't really do both. Let me sip a little. I've been told throughout the course of my life, many, many times indeed, that I have the gift of gab. I am to understand that I'm very good at talking. And I'm very good at talking a great deal. So I find it somewhat horrifying that I am really taken aback by the effects on my throat from streaming every day, because I was under the impression that I spent my entire life talking nonstop anyway. I'm not kidding. If you hear people tell it, that's what I do. I mean, some people actually, apparently, when they're being cute, they like to say to me something like, oh, you can speak? Because apparently I spend a whole lot of my time around some people being extremely, extremely quiet. I don't have what I need to make fall seed yet. So, phooey. I was hoping, but not yet. So, I'm gonna just start running around town, see what I can get done. Yeah, I used to have that happen all the time when I'm... Oh no, the chicken is blocking me! When I'm around people I do not know, and they're not my friends, and we don't have a reason to converse, I have that part of me that just mums up and I don't say anything. And so then eventually, I guess after months or more of knowing me, I'm generally, what happens is I'm asked a direct question like yes or no or something where I specifically have to answer, and I answer, and then I get, oh, you can speak. I didn't know you can speak. And I think that's just them being funny. But in all reality, I guess it hasn't occurred to them yet that the reason why they didn't know I could speak is not because I'm being weird. It's more like, I mean, I didn't have a reason to speak to you, honey. It's not necessarily a reflection on you. It's just, I didn't have a reason to speak to you, so. Think that one through before you decide to delicately tease me about it next time. But I'm gonna go ahead and make, whatever. I'm just gonna actually, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab the stack of wood and this and make a box now. But I'm not gonna place it down now, because if I do, I think I'm gonna forget to run to the mines. But I desperately need these boxes, because I really, really, really need to be able to arrange. I'm gonna grab the wood too. I might leave a couple more boxes around town, but I'm not sure where. Because I want to go romance some people. Maybe just 2. Oh, these quartz are so valuable. I'm just gonna go schmooze. Where are my... Okay, so I'm looking for my solar essence and my other one, the dark essence, and I just can't find it, so I guess I just have to run. Maybe figure out something else to do instead. I don't know what's up. I want to get some kind of seeds, though. Yeah, but people who don't really know me have a tendency to think that I cannot talk. Oh, we got a cutscene. And people who really, really, really know me, a small handful of them, have a tendency to think that I just basically don't ever stop talking. So there's an interesting dichotomy of things going on there. I personally would not have thought that... I'm really shocked that I'm finding it difficult to keep this up for hours every morning. Ah, hello there, Jules. You showed up at the perfect time, Lewis says. Ooh, we're wondering what's up. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Lewis, says Robin, all you did was hold the nails. Oh no. He's been outed. He told a fib. Trying to get some credit for stuff he didn't do. Forget you. Must be hanging out with Pierre and all of my fresh foraging that he's claiming he foraged all day. Ignore her. He is not amused. She missed her cue to keep her mouth shut, and he's not having it. Now, let me explain. Trying to move along. He's trying to make a smooth recovery. We're not gonna let him forget, are we? You see, with Emerald Farm back in business, the local economy has really been picking up. As a result, some of the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects. So, Robin and I came up with the idea of a new special orders board where people can post bigger jobs than would make sense for the old billboard outside Pierre's. I was about to say bulletin board. Truly thought that said bulletin board for a second. Billboard, bulletin board. Now I want to run off and see the difference, because I think of a billboard as being way bigger than that. Maybe that's just because of stuff I grew up with. Oh, you see something by the side of a road. It's huge. It's up in the air. It's a billboard. You see something small. It's stuck on the wall. It's 1 foot by 2. It's a bulletin board. I gotta look that up sometime. In fact, I'm gonna look it up now, but I'm not. I'm gonna do a search so I don't forget, because I know I'm gonna search. I know I'm gonna forget, but I'm not actually gonna read it because that's not gonna be fun for anyone, I think. Okay, I've done it, and now it's back out of the way. We're back at it. Robin says, yeah, for example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. Oh, I never noticed before. She gives you a clue for something she's going to ask for in the future. I hadn't actually processed the fact that that's a literal request that she's going to make. I won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help me out, you can just accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. Ooh, potential Easter egging. I never noticed these little clues before. Let's see, should we say I look forward to helping, or I don't know, we'll see. You know what, let's stick with our vibe. We're breezy about life. We're too punk rock for this. I don't know, we'll see. What? The mayor didn't like that response. I wouldn't expect such a tepid response from you, Jules. I'm disappointed. Okay, you know what? I don't feel bad anymore because now he's being high and mighty and putting the pressure on me. I told you the truth. You valued that before. Roll it back in line, bruh. Stay in your place. You're not me. You're not making my decisions. Stay where you are, making yours. It's that simple. If only it were that easy to live by that philosophy. In real life, for some of us, it's easier in a video game, and in real life, we have to get to that place. Although in all reality, for me, I had to get back to that place. I was born with it. People were not a fan. It's fine, Louis. There's no pressure to help out. Maybe I can get Sebastian to help. He could use some work away from the computer. Well, we're done here, Robin. Wow, everybody's upset now. Wouldn't want to waste any more of Jules Precious's me time. Oh my gosh, she's really one of those people who's upset because we have boundaries and we want to take care of ourselves. I always answer the nice stuff in the game. I didn't know Louis had a real problem. Whoa. Precious me time. He's trying to mind frill us by gaslighting us into believing that not doing his dirty work for him and the rest of his town is somehow a bad thing. They were literally just talking about how you could accept something if you want to. But the second you're like, I don't know, we'll see. AKA agreeing with them, basically. It's a really blunt way, as some people would put it, blunt. It's a really straightforward way of agreeing with what they've just said. Now all of a sudden he's got a huge issue. And he's gaslighting us. That is some really low level, I'm not going to lie, some really low level spiritual and psychological behavior. I find it fascinating to see. He kind of just stopped being a conspiracy theory for me. Like trying to figure out what his real personality is and if there's something nasty underneath. And now all of a sudden it's not a conspiracy, it's just true. Oh, it's Penny's birthday. You know, it's that moment where it stops being a question, and now all of a sudden he's like, well, almost hate to say it this way, but more like a lab rat situation. Now I'm going to be studying him and seeing if he lives down to his stereotype. It's going to be so interesting. Maybe I'll needle him some more by not choosing the nicest, sweetest possible response. We'll see. We'll see. Louis has issues. Insta-gaslight. Penny's birthday, and I know I have an emerald, so I can do that if I remember. I need sardine for a casserole I'm making, says Shane. 120 gold on delivery. Makes Shane happy. Do we have... No, I'm trying to accept it. Do we have a sardine? I wasn't keeping very many. Fish, I don't think that's worth it to worry about, but I really want to go grab an emerald and find Penny on her birthday. So I'm going to try to do that. Sip some of my coffee and figure out what we should buy. I didn't get a single pumpkin seed, did I? I decided to focus entirely on cranberries. Let's see, fertilizer, we can get speed grow. Okay, but can we can make the big fertilizer, we just can't make it today unless we have oak resin available. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna buy some emergency okay, I know that I need a pumpkin seed, a piece of corn we've already got, an eggplant, and a yam for the community center bundle. Let's just make sure. Yep, that's it. So, no. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna buy 3 speed grows in case I need to use them, but the plan is to run back around the back of the farm through the shortcut to Robin's house and the mountains and everything and see if one of the tappers that we placed actually has sprouted any oak resin. Because it's been a while, and if it's sprouted today, then we can really get this stuff growing faster. So I would like to have a whole bunch of grape starters. I don't know where I want to plant them, but I love grapes in the game. I wonder if I should just invest infinitely in pumpkin seeds instead. I'm going to get some grape starters. They take a very long time to grow, don't they? 10 days. They continue to produce after that. Plant these in the fall. Takes 10 days to grow, but keeps producing after that. Grows on a trellis. So what I would like to do is surround... Yeah, I'm going to surround 2 sprinklers with grape starter and just start a little grape factory. Actually, I want to surround 4 sprinklers with them if I can. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I want a lot of grapes. Grapes can be really good food in the mines if you've got them. And I've been selling all of the other food for profit, but I won't want to sell grapes for profit because they're not highly profitable. You can profit, it's just it's not like cranberries. Pumpkin seeds take 13 days. Wow. I can easily grow 2 crops of these, one after the other, if I actually recall to do it. Now, the fertilizer, let's check. No, I hit the wrong button. Okay. I was like, how did I hit the wrong thing? The fertilizer... Here we go. Quality fertilizer. You need 4 saps and any fish. But that makes 2 fertilizers. So there's a bunch of sap. I'm trying to figure out where I'll get 1,000,000 fish because I would like to lay down the fertilizer in order to up the value of the resultant pumpkins. But I've got to try to figure out how many I think I can actually make. You can't buy the quality fertilizer, but we can make it. It just takes 4 saps and a fish. I could have sworn it used to take 2 sap and a fish. But then it only made 1 box of fertilizer. So now you're kind of saving on the fish. I used to think that was rather expensive fish-wise. 1 box, 1 fish. Now 1 fish gives you 2 boxes. Okay, never mind. I've worked the recipe out in my mind and now I'm fine with it. So, since there's no option to buy the really good fertilizer, the next level up, I'm just going to make whatever kind I make, because I can make the basic fertilizer. I think I can still make it with just 2 saps. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to buy a bunch of pumpkin seeds and have to sell something to get some more. But we've got a lot of stuff to sell. It's just now I won't be selling sap. Or I could, because I probably need to chop down more trees anyway. Could sell the sap and keep on trucking. 18. I'm going to plant the pumpkin in 9 square things to see if we can get one to super sprout into the big one. But I want to plant a lot. I can sell the corn. Don't really need the corn. I need to invest in as many pumpkins. I didn't get the melons at gold. So I'm trying to decide whether or not I need to sell the strawberries. Ugh, I'm gonna sell just enough strawberries to get 9 more pumpkin seeds. And I think 36 pumpkins is a really good start. Hopefully we'll get some amount of gold ones and profit a lot in the first 2 weeks of fall. The time it'll take them to grow, basically. 13 days. 2 weeks more or less. So, let's see, I got the basic stuff. I would like to sell, I guess I'm going to sell a couple more. Well, let me first figure out what I want to buy. I want to get a fairy seed because I can make specialized honey with that without even trying. And I know I'm going to need amaranth. So that's not too expensive. It's just that the fairy seed is 200. So yeah, I'll sell a few strawberries. I didn't really want to sell them. But I'll sell them. Actually, I might sell them all. And the sap. And just get more sap from chopping more trees. Because I'm here right now and I haven't even checked Gus's place. And I can't check Gus's place and then run back here and sell more stuff. So I'm going to take the hint from my That's like the hint from the game. I'm standing here, my timing, I've worked it out. The crunch is on. I'm gonna get a fairy seed. I'm gonna get, amaranth. Guess I'll just get one. Because I really want to make sure that if Gus Gus has something fabulous, we can get it. I think that's good. Let's bounce. I really wanted to check those trash cans, and there's Pamela in my way. Anyway, tortilla. We have got some good food here to buy, but we don't need the good food, so we're gonna leave it alone. We can make that once we get the kitchen built. Gus says, "Can you smell that? It's the triple shot espresso recipe." Baby, he's so good, even his recipes smell good. Are you kidding? What kind of paper are you writing those things on? Oh no, it must be the ink. Ooh, what kind of pens are you using? He's using those huge throbbing pens. I've heard about those. If anyone gets the reference. And for anyone who doesn't get the reference, that was something that was said on an episode of Friends a whole long time ago. It referenced a typo, and it kept me cracking up for days. Oh, I'm still cracking up about it, apparently. Oh no, here it is, Robin's project. Robin has 2 up at the same time. Yeah, that's kind of sweet of her. I think she's trying to give me a chance to make it up with our obnoxious, self-centered, perhaps slightly narcissistic Mayor Lewis, who got offended and started gaslighting us because we intimated personal boundaries. Is that the word? Whatever, we implied that we had some. I don't like that. I don't love him for that. I'm not into it. That mess is beneath me. It's beneath us. We're Jules. We run Emerald Farm. We're not having it. It's beneath all of us. Now, Project 1. Hey, I have a bet. I'm like, she's giving me 2 chances. I accept one of her projects, and either way, she can run off and say, hey, guess what? Jules accepted it. No, don't do that. Let me do that myself. Hey, I have an idea for a new style of bed. Let me do it because I won't. But I'll need 80 hardwood to make it happen. Can anyone help? Signed, Robin. 6 days. That's called Robin's project, and Robin's Resource Rush says, I'm putting on a little promotion just for fun. If anyone can collect 1,000 pieces of stone in a week, they'll earn a reward, and you can keep the stone. Robin, 6 days. I don't think that's doable. I honestly don't think either one of these is doable. Let me count real fast. I've got 6 days to get 80 pieces of hardwood. So far as I know, I have access to potentially 5 Wait, maybe I can. There's a lot of hardwood on the farm. I forgot. Oh, my mouth was wrong. I forgot. There's hardwood on the farm. Let's accept that one. 80 pieces of hardwood. Hardwood for a new style of bed. I actually do think it's doable. And, trying to figure out if it's worth it to run down here and forage. I guess it is. I'm already almost here. We are almost in the neighborhood. Why not just keep on going and take a peek? We've got some coral. We're drinking a coffee. I love having that coffee on deck. I really do. Too late to sell it, so don't need to hurry. I can grab that clam, but I'd actually like to stand here and shop just a little. Shop? Fish. I might fish until 8 or 9 and then run back to the farm and plant stuff. Oh, maybe just until 8. Might just fish a little while. Since it's fall, we can catch new fish. We got an anchovy. Is that what is his name? Is that what Blue Boy, who works in Blue Mart, needs? In his scrub-colored workwear one day. The one who's in love with chickens. He's in good company. I've heard some interesting things about Nikola Tesla and a dove. Or is it a pigeon? I can't recall, but yeah, Shane might be onto something. So we're going to fish until 8 and just see what we can pull out of here. I don't even know how much inventory space there is. Oh, well, that was convenient. Just enough for me to stop fishing. I'm going to throw the seaweed back. Oh no, is it going to slowly but surely fall? Yeah, it fell into the water. Dang. Stayed there for half a second and then it disappeared. Just long enough to make you hope you've got time to pick it up. So what I'm going to do, since I didn't actually go gift anyone the crystals, I'm not going to sell the crystals, but I will sell the bread tonight. So I'm going to take the bread back to the farm and pick up the clam and run. Meh. Well, right here, let's check. Oh, nice. Cave carrot. Did I even check Gus's? Once again, if I run in there and he doesn't have something I need, I don't seem to recall it's even a thing. I sometimes, really, just generally in life, if it's just not about something that makes any sense, that's urgent or interesting to me, I sometimes just forget that it exists. So now I can't recall. Did I check Gus's? I'm pretty sure I remember trying to swerve in there before Emily could get ahead of me. Shane wants a sardine. And we just caught exclusively anchovies? No, we caught a sardine. Cool. Well, let's sell the 2 anchovies and keep the coral. We've got to run up behind the house. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to start figuring out where to put the crops because I need to place this big chest down and I want it to be someplace where I can start piling in fall crops or something. Although maybe that's not the best use for this right now. Since I don't have a whole lot of them. The big boxes, I don't have a whole lot of them, and I just used the rest of the copper bars that we have now. So, yes! It's perfect! Everything sprouted. Do we have enough inventory space? We do! I just have to run back and get the bone, which I might not even have here. I might have to go get that elsewhere. It might not be on the farm. Oh, geez. What if it's not on the farm? Here. I'm going to place this box down here. And I'm going to color it, yeah, burgundy. And that box is going to become the place... first of all, do we need this? We need this for the community center, the maple syrup. Oh, and we need an oak resin, but I don't want to put it in because I want to use the oak resin for fertilizer. So... yeah, that oak resin is as good as fertile. We're going to use it for that fertilizer, believe me. I don't think I would have had any reason to bring the bones back from the mines, so I don't think they're here. I think I'm going to have to run to the mines to get them. Oh, I did. No, I specifically remember I said I might use them as fertilizer, so I carried them back from the mines one day. How do you like that? All working together for my good. 5 pieces of Deluxe Speed Grow. Fabulous. Let's put this over here before I forget why I have it and accidentally make a, I don't know, a bee house or something. Now I have to decide what to take out of here. Oh boy, I'll just take the table out because I don't even know anymore. We've already got a mussel in here, so I'm going to sell this other mussel. I wanted to check before I sold it, and I will offload these berries because why not? I'll keep that one, the high level one. We can eat that. It's very much worth nibbling on. And I'm not just saying that. So let's run. Let's find a place to plant everything. Let's go here. It's like 1, 2. Try to make it even. And yeah. Do that. Okay, I'm gonna need this. I forgot to make the extra sprinklers. Well, fiddlesticks, I knew that was a possibility, but I wasn't really hoping for it. Okay, let's move this. And because I don't fully remember how many I can make, I was getting this stuff in the hopes that I could make this many. I don't need to grow that quickly. Where's the pumpkin? Okay, the pumpkin I want to expedite, and the yam seed, and the eggplant. Please lay down. Man, I was just about to say, please go where I need you to go. Where I'm trying to put you instead of wherever the heck you want to go instead. Jeez. So at least at midnight, I will run. I think I'm going to go now. I've got to go see how many I can make, because otherwise I don't really have a plan. I just have random errant hopes that might be dashed before midnight. Well, right after midnight. Okay. You can make 3 more sprinklers. I was kind of mentally planning for that. I'll leave the wood and grab the 3 gold bars, 3 iron bars, and 3 refined quartz that we need. If I had more time and I knew how much time it would take me to do this, I would make some more refined quartz before I finish for the day. But because I'm not sure how much time it will take to plant these things, and there are a lot of other things I would really like to have, I'm not going to waste the time running back and forth. But I will take a moment for the mental note that we need to go back to the mines because we already need way more copper and way more iron. Okay, so let's just see if I can line that up before I even hit it. Okay. I'm about to make a huge mistake. And I've just realized it. I thought about it when I was saying, hey, I'd like to do this. Ooh, where do I put it? Where do I put it? Ooh, no. Okay. I've got to figure this out quickly. I've got to be quiet because I'm running out of space. I can't plant the grapes next to each other the way I intend to plant them, or they're not going to sprout properly. So I need to mindfully pick another pattern. Oh, phooey. And, if I don't get them all planted tonight, I've just kind of mentally decided I have to be fine with that. Because I don't know that I see that happening right now. But what I do want to do is plant one of each of these. Because that's what we need for the community center, and then this one flower. I don't want to plant it here. I'll plant the flower, I don't know, here. And I'll have to come down here and manually water it, but it'll be worth it. It's 1:30! Oh no, we're gonna pass out. I don't see a way to get, if I drink the coffee, I'm wasting 300. If I pass out before I get to bed, I only waste 100 and change, so. We chanced it, and we made it. I got caught up and I forgot what time it was. But we made it anyway because we're fabulous and that's what we do. And we made 766 gold overnight. Profits to wake up to. I love it. And a cockadoodle to you too, baby. The weather report for tomorrow is going to be sunny, as well as it is sunny today. The spirits are in good humor today. We've gotten a gold pyramid. That's some nice humor. Maybe we'll make it to the mall. Maybe we'll make it to the mall, where we can turn in the cash of our hard work and excess tool upgrades to get all of the fun goodies back that, instead of being made out of plastic and polyester today, are actually going to be made out of some beautiful natural crystals from deep inside of the Stardew earth. Terran goodies. That really yummy stuff. We got the maki roll recipe and we already have it. We already have the maki roll we need. We already have the recipe. Let's figure out what we need to do next. Give me a second. I'm gonna pop right off of here. Be right back. Okay. Let me sip some tea and figure out what we should do today, because aside from planting a handful of things, which shouldn't take that long, we've got high luck, and we really need more ore. So I think the most important thing is to get the ore, but it would be nice to fish early in the day. I don't remember where the fishing needs to be done, but I know that fall fishing needs to be done in at least 3 different places. Possibly 4. Well, I should say that fall fishing for the community center bundles needs to be done in at least 3 different places. And otherwise, you can do what you want and not fish at all. But if you want to do the community center bundle, and there's that one package with the specialty fish, that adds that possible 4th that I'm thinking about. And since I didn't get that done already, I'm going to be getting it done now in fall. I think I want to shoot for the the mines and worry about fishing later. I forgot that quickly. The blueberries. Let's grab our extra blueberries. They've sprouted. And was going to eat one of the blackberries last night and didn't get to it. So let's get to it today. Who's sending us mail? Dear Jules, I'd like to give my cows a special treat. They're such good girls and hungry too. Could you bring me 1 bunch of amaranth? They love the stuff. Thanks, dear. Marnie. You're welcome, baby cakes. We will bring you some amaranth. We are already planning on bringing you amaranth. I don't have wood in my inventory? Forget that. Morning gato. Grab the wood, drink some coffee. Pluck the corn. There's not that much stuff to pick today, so already done harvesting. Nice. Now that it's a new day, I have judged it reasonable to make some more refined quartz. Because I have also judged it unreasonable to not make it and then desperately need it before the end of the day. If we get to the mines and we get some good, some good loot, then we'll be able to make sprinklers, but only if we already have some refined quartz ready. So about to put the blueberry jam into the blueberry jam jar. I'm putting the blueberries that I accidentally ran into it and knocked it right out of the ground in one fell swoop. Sometimes that happens and it startles me every time. I'm never trying for that. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just hardly even matters now. I accidentally tried to put the blueberry preserves back into the preserves jar, and that's just not really how it works. I'm really not sure why sometimes when I'm just trying to put something into a preserves jar, I accidentally kick the preserves jar right off of the ground. It's very weird for me. It has also happened with the furnace when I'm trying to fill the furnace, and I don't fully know what I'm doing. Oh, no, well, yeah, okay, fine. I'll go ahead and make these eggs into more mayo. And then these fish over here, I feel a little trapped. The inventory is full. I don't want to keep forgetting to refill it because we can use those fish. Crab pots are extremely good for getting that extra little inexpensive fish that you need, a handful of them. The sea critters that you get out of there can all be used to make the quality fertilizer. I think that's the name, the second level up fertilizer, above basic. So once I get the crab pots, I really hate to miss an opportunity to refill them, reload them. Because we get to a day like today where we've got 1 million pumpkins that need to be planted and we need to grow the highest quality pumpkins we possibly can. I could really use that fertilizer, and I would have potentially more sea creatures today, or more river creatures in this case, from making that fertilizer, but I don't because I forgot. So what can you do about it? At this point, nothing. Just lament it, I guess. Okay. Store that for later. Take the coal. Hardwood. We need to go chopping hardwood today for Robin's thing. If we run around, okay, new plan. Not so much fishing, not so much mining. Chopping the hardwood that's already on the farm for Robin. Because if we do that, just running around the farm today, it pretty much takes care of the entire mission without having to put too much work into it. Let me see. That box right there is supposed to be for the bone fragments, and I'm going to put stuff in there like... Well, I said that this box right here is for stuff that fell out of flora, so this box will be for stuff that fell out of fauna. So if it's bat wings or slime from recently slayed, well, slimes, it's gonna go in there. Mine stuff, and who knows, maybe some extra, I can't think of the name, eggs and milk. I need a moment. Seem to be forgetting, I don't know, let's see. Let me take a moment and process where my head is right now and do some wakesies, because I don't want to be completely out of words for this stream, but at the same time, that's where I'm at today. I either need to just deal with it and be fine with it because it's true. It's the truth. That's where I am. I'm having a weird no words today kind of day, I guess. I either need to deal with it or I need to decide I don't feel like streaming, so I need to figure out if this is going to be a rather short stream and just give myself a moment to rest. And give myself a moment to rest while playing one of the most restful and relaxing games in the history of all time, in my opinion. For my taste, I've got to say, this game is a bomb diggity. So we will walk around and chop some hard wood. See if we can plant the grape starters today. But main interest is to get that 80 pieces of hardwood, because I think we might be able to get that just off of the farm. Let's see how much the log drops. Whoa, 8 pieces of hardwood just from that one log and a mahogany seed? That is really sick and fabulous. I'm so excited about our chances of getting this done today. What the heck? The log dropped 8 pieces. I'm really amazed because I think that the looking for grapes. I'm really amazed because I'm pretty sure that the stump, the hardwood stump, only drops 2 pieces of wood, which is a reasonable amount, but 8 is in such excess of that reasonable amount that I'm just impressed. I've never counted before. I just went for it. So let the music play, and I will take, excuse me, the quiet moment I just threatened to take, because I clearly need it. And I do need to figure out if this is going to be a quiet stream or a short one. I just want to remember to chop only what I need for planting space so as to avoid wasting time, or what I need to complete Robin's challenge. Hello. This is so pretty, the little stems wrapping up around the bottom of the grape plant. I never noticed how lovely that is before. So pretty. I'm trying to figure out if it's new or if it's really just that I hadn't noticed. Okay, this is the perfect spot for the broccoli. Let's pick it up a little with some coffee and go find some more hardwood to chuck. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? That was puzzling for me as a child because I had all these questions I couldn't truly answer at the time. You're saying how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, but you're not telling me why and how a woodchuck has become incapable of chucking said wood, and if the woodchuck was never capable of chucking any wood at all, why would someone name the woodchuck a woodchuck in the first place? Why not chuck the woodchuck name if a woodchuck can't chuck wood? That was the real question. Inquiring minds wanted to know. A train is passing through Stardew Valley. I really didn't need the stress in my day, but fine, whatever. Hey, we need more hardwood, and I think I see some up ahead. We only got 36 pieces, but that's a really nice start in one day. There's a spot up here, and you can't get through it until you have the upgraded axe, and we have the upgraded axe, so let's go see this. Across the river. If we keep going over... I can't really go over that way right now without taking a lot... Yeah, if we go this way, we will be able to see the coop, I think. Because this area gets really close to the coop. We can just see the line that's next to the coop over there. On the other side of the waterfall. And then over here, we just kind of have a whole lot of trees. I'm trying to see if I can get to the hardwood that's here without having to chop down a lot of other stuff. There are trees in my way, and I don't want to knock them down. Baby trees. I can knock this big tree down, and it'll be fine. And there's a hardwood stump behind it that I couldn't see. Cool. We're going to get really close to getting the 80 pieces of wood just today. So it's too late to do morning fishing at all at this point, but I think it's worth it. Because otherwise, I would have forgotten that Robin asked for anything. Got fiber, we got stone, and then we've got the last of the hardwood in this one particular area. So this is the little place on this farm right by this waterfall all the way on this side. This is where we've got Grandpa's grave. Jules, wait for my return on the dawn of your 3rd year. Signed, Grandpa. That's the grave. Got to explore a new part of the farm today. Possibly did not get to the mines because of it, but in all reality, I would like to get a few more things planted, so maybe it was unrealistic to think I could do the planting and that, because now I'm looking at it and it seems like it was impossible to get all this stuff done today. Let's quietly plant. Oh, we need to quietly eat. No, I'm not trying to break the axe with my salad, are you kidding? Let's eat the salad. And keep on hoeing around, but only within the confines of our own farm. It's different. Now. Meh. No, shoot. I wanted to plant these in squares of 9. Huh. So I would want to put them someplace where that area is perfect for sprinklers. I don't want to, let me just choose another spot. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 squares right here. Ugh, I don't know if I like it. Let's see how much I can plant here without having to move a boulder. Oh, geez. I really don't know if this is where I'd want to put them. Let's just go for it anyway, see if I can. Oh, no, I can only do 2 squares here. Oh, no. I mean, they don't have to be symmetrically laid down, but, man, I'd really like it if they could be. I don't see a way to win. So I'm going to end up planting them, but if I sprouted a super one, I kind of wanted to have it someplace where I would just keep it forever. And I no longer see a place like that available. So now I feel trapped. I don't have an instantaneous plan, and tonight's time is running out as I speak. What do I do? Here's what. I'm going to put it right down in this walkway. Is this 2 squares or 3? This is 2 squares? Oh no. I can't put it down evenly. No matter what I do. This is shocking. No. Are you kidding? Okay. New plan. I'm gonna plant some of them here. What is there's a stone blocking my way? What's happening? What is happening? I don't see it blocking me. So I have a fish, and I was gonna take it to Shane, but I suddenly straight up don't care. I'm gonna use the sardine for fertilizer. I'm gonna use all the wee fishies. That only gave me 6. I think I've still got some in the crab pots. This is a hot mess. I didn't know where to plant it. I'm planting it in the wrong space. I don't know what I do and don't have. This plan really did not come together. I think most of this stuff is not gonna get planted tonight. Anathema. So much wasted time planning and so few fruits for my rewards. I hate it when this happens. At least I've got enough fertilizer for this one patch. Do that. This is turning into an epic fail. I was like, oh, we've got so much stuff to plant today. Whatever. It turned into a long day. Doing nothing. What did I do? I chopped stuff. It took a long time to run around and get it all chopped, but I mean, did it take that long? It didn't seem like it was taking long enough that it would be almost midnight now. I almost chopped that pumpkin seed down. I'm so outdone, I nearly chopped the pumpkin seed I just planted right down. Oh man. That's a nightmare. I'm gonna plant them like this. And then it'll be more than just the chance for that 9 square, it'll be the chance for all of this. Oh no, it's getting late in the valley. Jeez. I don't know why I just did that. I'm gonna run back to the house real fast. I wanted to put all of the fertilizer over here. And then I totally forgot. And this is sad. What is happening? The plans just seem like they should be so easy, and in fact, they all have proved impossible in a rather short time frame. I'm gonna sell this stuff. What is happening? It's so bad. It's not what I was going for. I'm gonna grab the periwinkle and the couple of snails that I have. The crayfish, I know I can get those back. I might even use the anchovy. Let me think about it. Ridiculous. Got 8 more so I can finish that 9 square. I'm gonna end up passing out again. No, it's so ridiculous. I'll use a chub. Am I out of sap? No. There's no way I can get this together tonight. No matter what I do, I'm out of everything I need. Oh man. Use the clam. Oh, come on. Maybe the mussel. I don't want to have to gather the mussel again. I think if I chop anything to try to get more sap, it's not gonna be worth it. Let's try. I've got a min-max. I promised min-max and I'm gonna deliver. Min-maxing and I'm gonna deliver. It's so ridiculous. Oh, I need 4 sap for that. Oh no, I didn't realize. I realized it before, but I forgot. Because again, the old recipe used to be 2. Dang. Oh, honey, what the heck? Do I even have time to water it? We're gonna find out. I'm going for it. I mean, it'll grow no matter what. It's just that I wanted it to grow in the most efficient conceivable fashion to the greatest possible. We're gonna make it to bed. I made it to bed. I'm amazed that Jules is in bed. Jules is in bed right now. I can't believe it. We made $59.99 in gold. Overnight. And mainly from the 3.5 grand almost that we got from blueberry jelly. I'm glad I didn't forget the blueberry jelly today. It has happened before.